so in this video I'm going to show you how to get to this, which I think is a really pretty holiday Christmas look. So let's get started. First, I'm going to just pull back my hair to get it out of my face, and I am going to get rid of these glasses and put my contacts in. But don't worry, I didn't do it on camera because I know how some people are really grossed out with people touching their eyes. But yeah, now we got the contacts in. First, I'm going to put in this detangling serum from Garnier Fructis, and I just like to spray this all over my hair before I brush it because I have a lot of hair and it's really thick and it really helps get out the tangles. Then I'm just going to use my wide tooth comb and slowly get out these tangles, which takes quite a while on my hair because yeah, it's not fun. Then I'm going to be putting in my hair some argan oil. I love this. It just really helps with the ends. As you know, I have really long hair and I've just been growing out for a long time, and helps my hair look smooth and silky and not as frizzy because my hair is quite curly, and I just slather that all over my ends and kind of like mid shaft and down. Then I'm going to use my TG Catwalk Curl Cream, I think it's called, and I'm just going to take like a dime size amount there, and then I'm going to, oh wow, I saw some fly out of my hands there. I'm going to focus this on the ends as well. I use this instead of a mousse. I find that it kind of holds my curls and keeps them not as frizzy, so I just put them all over the ends there, and then I'm just going to take my hair and put it into a side part after I've placed that product all over my hair, and it's going to be a deep side part for this look. And then once I have picked my side part, I am just going to take a bobby pin and pin my hair bangs off to the side to hold that in place, and then scrunch my hair up into a bun for the time being, so it's all out of my face while I'm doing my makeup, and it also kind of scrunches my hair and gives it a little more curl. Especially for you guys that don't have curly hair, this will help scrunch your hair. Just do it that way. Yeah. Alright, so the hair is out of the face, so let's get started because you know this isn't a pretty sight. So first I'm going to use my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, which has been my favorite foundation almost all year. That's what I use, and I'm at the end of this bottle, so I can't use the pump, so I basically just take the stick out and draw war paint all over my face. So yeah, I like full coverage, so I do put a lot of foundation on because my skin isn't so pretty from my acne. Yeah, and then I like to use my beauty blender and just blend that all in. I love the beauty blender. I find that it blends my foundation flawlessly and just looks really nice. Yeah. Next, I'm using my CoverGirl and Olay, and this is like an under eye concealer. I use this in the lightest shade because I like my under eyes to be really light because they're really purple dark toned naturally, and I kind of do like a triangle on my face, and then I do around my nose, and I've got a pimple which I'm kind of trying to cover, but this stuff doesn't work that great for pimple coverage. And then I just go again with my beauty blender and use the triangle end of it and use that to pat it in and blend it all out, which I think works perfectly. Next, I just fill in my brows, and I'm not going to show too much of this because it's basic. You know what you're doing. So basically, I'll just show you guys a little clip and then come back and bam, the eyebrows are done. Okay, starting on the eye makeup, I'm just using this really light, like really light color. I don't even know who it's by, Maybelline possibly, and I'm just putting that all over my lid. I like to use it kind of like a base. It looks nice and makes things blend really nicely for this look. Then I'm using the brown from the Balm Nuditude palette. I'm actually using Sultry, not the one I pointed to, and I'm just gonna focus this on my outer V and then up into my crease. I'm trying to do really light so that it doesn't come off like super dark and harsh. And yeah, then right after that, I'm just going to blend to make sure it doesn't look funky and no harsh lines, and it just looks really soft. The next color I'm using is Standoffish, which is by far my favorite eyeshadow color ever. I'm just going to tap this into the center of my lid just to kind of give it like a shimmery little highlight, something going on there. And then for my highlight on my brow bone, I'm going to use the color Snobby, which is a really nice orange tone goldish highlight, and it's really subtle so it doesn't come off like super bam in your face, you know. Then I'm taking some more of that pink stubborn color and just putting that on the center of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use a sassy on my inner corners of my tear ducts just to really pop and highlight the eye. I just love the effect that this does. And then I'm using a Sexy, which is like a dark plummy color, which kind of ties into the lips, you know, and using that just on the outer half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take another eyeshadow brush and kind of use it to smudge it out to give it kind of more of like a smoky under eye effect. Then I'm just going to use my L'Oreal eyeliner and tightline my eye, and then I am going to do a winged out eyeliner with the Revlon Color Stay, and you know how it all goes, and that's what it will look like after I do it. Then next, I just like to curl my lashes, give them a little bit of a boost before we move on to the mascara. The first mascara I'm using is my all-time favorite, is the L'Oreal Telescopic Extensions mascara, which I have been loving all year, and I just like to use this as my first like lengthening coat, and as that dries, I like to use my Lush lip scrub and bubblegum on my lips to get off any dry lip residue before we do anything with our lips. After that, I'm using this new mascara I've been loving, which I came in my Maple Vox box. It is the NYC Big Bold Mascara, and the mascara brush can look really intimidating, but I swear to you, oh my gosh, I thought I was not going to like this at all when I first opened it, because these brushes, I always think are going to make my eyelashes clumpy, and it does not make it clumpy at all, and it gives it so much volume and so much length. I am so impressed, and it is my new second favorite mascara. I mean, just look at those lashes, let me tell ya. And then I'm just using Rimmel Scandalize in Nude to line my lower waterline. This is really going to help open up your eyes and make you look more awake and your eyes pop. Now I'm just using my Revlon Color Stay powder, and I don't know what color shade I'm in, but I'm just using a big fluffy brush and using that to set my foundation and brush off any fallout of eyeshadow that might have fallen on my face. And then I'm using my NYC Sunny Bronzer, which I love to contour, and I do like kind of a heavy contour, so I might be using a little more powder than most people would, but I really like to bronze up my face, my forehead, and then also do under like my jawline. And then I just like to take my fluffy brush with a little bit of that powder still left on it and use that to blend out any harsh lines. The blush I'm using is Twinkle Pink by e.l.f., and I'm just putting that on my apple of my cheeks and blending it into my bronzer a little bit. Now this is my all-time favorite highlight. I think it is a lot like MAC's Soft and Gentle, but this is the highlighter by, I think it's actually a bronzer, by Hard Candy in Tiki, and I just use that on the bridge of my nose, my cheeks, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and I guess on my forehead as well. Next we're gonna line our lips, and I'm using the Jordana lip liner in Burnt Cherry, and I love this color. I think it really matches well with the lipstick I'm going to be using. The lipstick I'm using is Milani's Sangria, and oh my gosh, I just got this and it smells like watermelon. It's so good. And yeah, I'm just gonna put that on for a nice plummy lip, which I love this color. I don't think it is too dark, and it's really similar to MAC's Rebel. I actually bought this before MAC's Rebel to make sure I would like it, and oh my god, I love the lipstick. I love the formulation. It just looks so good and smells like watermelon. smiling. So now I'm taking down my hair and we're gonna finish with this. I just like to do a couple of scrunches because my hair is kind of like curly underneath and wavy on top, so I kind of try to scrunch it to make it look a little more even. Now I'm going to take the part which we are going to make into our headband braid and select the hair that I'm going to use for that and pull the rest of the hair out of my face and just tie it in a little scrunchy bun. For the hair to use the braid, I am basically just doing a Dutch braid, which is a French braid, but instead of putting the hair on top when you are adding it to the braid, you are going to put it underneath, which is going to make the braid sit on top of your head instead of like blending in with your hair. And yeah, I'm just going to keep braiding it to the end. Once I get to the end, I'm going to pull out pieces. This is going to make it look thicker and more full, and I just think it appears a lot better that way. And then once I have pulled out all of the braid, I'm just going to take this braid and pin it behind my ear. And there you have it. This is the finished look. I think it's a really cute look for the holidays, especially with the bold plum lip, which I am loving, and just the cute, gentle eye. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!